If you regularly train up to 3 times a week, it makes sense to combine the training for the whole body into a single session, because your muscles will be able to fully recover by the next time you work out. And I promise you, our today's workout will leave absolutely no one indifferent, because the exercises are suitable for any level of physical condition. You will need dumbbells and also, optionally, a fitness band if it's available. If you don't have one, don't worry, you will still have enough load to get tired. We will start with a short warm-up, we'll have a 1-minute pause in the middle, and we'll finish with a cool-down and stretching. What are we waiting for? Let's get going. Let's start with the warm-up. Put your feet hip-width apart. Knees and toes should look straight ahead. On the inhale, go down, take your pelvis and legs back. And on the exhale, go up. Try not to bend your back. Keep the knees above the heels. Feel how your back thigh stretches your buttocks. Add arms forward. This is the same movement as before, just in the lower point. Continue stretching your arms forward. Do not make your neck tense, do not make your trapezius tense. Stretch far in front of you with your arms. Now, let's go down and let's make such a move, as if we were a monkey. Let's jump from side to side. And lean on each side. Spread your knees to the sides. Try to press the whole foot onto the floor. With the help of elbows, stretch the knees slightly to the side. At the same time, try to align the back and chest, and stretch forward. On each inhale, breathe in and out. Move your pelvis either to one side or to the other. Remember, there is no right position here. You move in a position that is comfortable for you. Move from side to side, spreading your knees, widening, straightening our back, and opening your chest forward. Take a breath, and on the exhale, open up in the left and right. Try to open up fully. Change the pelvis. Lift up and down. Lift the pelvis up, stop, spread the feet wider than the pelvis. Do these small rolls from side to side, trying to leave the foot completely glued to the floor. Help yourself with your hands, keep your balance, do not forget to level your back. If you can, go up and now move your shoulders. Also lower the body forward, to the right, to the left shoulder. At the same time, one leg is completely aligned in the knee joint. Imagine that your one foot is completely glued to the floor. The other leg is straight. Let's go up. And one more time.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Now please stop. You can swing your buttocks on one side, and on the other straighten the knee.
Don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Go down on your elbows. Feel that you are stretching your body. Take your legs to the center at the width of your pelvis, and smoothly swing your spine up. we are ready to start the main part. Take the dumbbells. Our first exercise is Romanian deadlift. Romanian deadlift differs from a usual deadlift by the fact that we work with slightly bent knees. In this exercise, we're focusing on your hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. Start by standing with your feet hip-width apart, holding a dumbbell in each hand in front of your thighs. Keep a slight bend in your knees and maintain a straight back throughout the movement. Slowly hinge at your hips, lowering the dumbbells towards the floor while keeping your core engaged and your back neutral. Lower the weights until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings, then reverse the movement by driving your hips forward, returning to a standing position. Keep your chest up and avoid rounding your back. This move will activate your posterior chain, helping to build strength and stability in your lower body. Tense your abs, keep your core tight. Concentrate on your buttocks. Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Alright, now put on a fitness band. If you don't have one, don't worry. Do this exercise without it, bring your pelvis back, just as in the previous exercise, and make steps to the side. You can do them sideways. Also, bring your buttocks back and feel that you are working with your buttocks. Do not go down low, as if in a squat. Do not sit in a position of a chair. You will feel quadriceps. Bring your buttocks back and kick from the side of your feet. You can dance a bit, just like I do this.
Could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel. I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't.
Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. More unilaterally option, that is, on one foot we fix the other leg on the toe to balance the knee on one horizontal line. The same movement, feel the squat. Try to transfer all the weight of your body more to your supporting leg. The other leg we just have for balance, we do not use it. We put it on the tip and try. Do not turn on the work, especially do not lean on your toes, and try not to feel the quadriceps of the other leg. Go down, inhale, up, exhale. The movement is exactly the same as in our first exercise. Do not arch your back. Keep your abs tensed. Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Change your leg. Remember, you should feel your thigh. Do not bend too much, or you will also feel your quadriceps, which should not happen. Don't forget to breathe right. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Now let's move on to the biceps. These are our two-headed muscles of the shoulder. So we take the dumbbells and fix our elbows in one position. Do not swing the elbows back and forth. Stick the elbows to the body, to the ribs, and breathe. Lift up the dumbbells in a row. Remember, the abs are tense, the spine is flexible. The ab stabilizes your body and keep it in a neutral position. Lift up, exhale. Don't lift your elbows high, just around your shoulder level. You don't have to lift them to the level of your ears.
'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute.
Well done. 10 seconds pause.
I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Oh, just
Next, we have a combination of the Hummer curls and shoulder lifts. Use your both hands simultaneously. When you put your hands down, do it slowly. Do not lift your elbows too high, approximately to the level of your shoulders.
flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive, nothing in sight, forever in flight, follow those lines, we'll make it this time, blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight, oh yeah, we'll make it tonight, yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do, I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove, no end in sight, just always staying on the move, I'll go all night, if that's just what I gotta do.
Well done. 10 seconds pause.
Care about what you can't afford, memories are in what you explore, so just
Now let's do some bicep curls. As you were doing just now, whenever you are putting your hands down, do this slowly. Lift your hands fast, put them down slowly.
Everybody's chasing fast, they wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights. With
Good
yourself all
job.
the time to get your
Time
mind
for a
right.
10 seconds pause.
You can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I
Now let's combine our first exercise, the Romanian deadlift, with the pull of the dumbbells at an angle to the waist. Be careful not to lift your shoulders up. Your task is to bring your elbows back, making an angle of 90 degrees in the elbow. Make sure that your shoulders remain in a neutral position. Do not lift your shoulders up, thereby straining the muscles and clamping the trapezius muscle. Listen to your body. Think about what kind of muscles you are feeling right now. Remember the movement at the Romanian pull. Feel the glutes in the lower butt. Add the pull of the dumbbells.
'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Oh, just breathe in. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a
Good job.
down the side,
Time for a 10 seconds pause.
I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna.
And let's do the pull of the dumbbells in the inclination without lifting up the body. The same movement as in the previous exercise. Dumbbells up, shoulders down. Shoulders should not rise to the forehead when your elbows move back. You should lift the dumbbells approximately to the height of your pockets. You don't have to lift your elbows too high either. You have to feel the middle part of your back. If you don't feel it, the weight may be too small for you. It's one of the reasons, of course. Also remember that you keep stable at the bottom, do not shake. Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Next, let's just stand in a plank. Put your feet on the width of the pelvis, or a little wider. If you put your feet wider, it will be easier for you to keep your balance. Your palms are under your shoulders. Keep a straight line from the shoulder joint to the elbow and wrist. Twist the hips slightly under yourself and tighten the buttocks as much as possible. Thus, you will reduce the load from your lumbar spine. If this version of the plank is difficult for you, get down on your knees. The upper part of the body is in the same position. The knees are lowered down, and we stand in this way, the lighter version of the plank. Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Next, we will stand in the position of a quadruple, in the position of a bear. In different sources, it is called differently. So, let's start. Put your arms under the shoulders, stand on our toes, the knee is under the pelvis, and turn from side to side. The weight of the body is transferred either to one foot or to another. One foot is stuck to the floor, the other foot is pulled forward in front of you. You need to shift the weight of the body to one leg or the other. Do not stand on the toe, stand completely on the entire foot. Take a breath in the lower toe, exhale when turning. Feels great, huh? Time for a 10 seconds pause. Let's take our fitness band. And we continue to work with thighs. Keeping the right angle, in the key angle, you turn on only your thigh. Remember, this is not a step to the side in the squat. We do not have to work on the quadriceps now, that is, our front surface of the thigh. We want to turn on the work of the thighs only. Listen to your body. What is the muscle that you feel the most now? Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Let's work with the muscles of the abs. Go down on the mat, put your arms behind the head. In order to support our head and neck, we should not pull the head forward with our arms. Look upwards or in front of you. The main thing is to remember that the muscles of the neck should not be tense. Put the knee is above our pelvis. Lower one leg forward in a straight line. While doing this, exhale. Lower to that point until you feel that you can keep your back on the floor with the help of the muscles of the press. And do not lift the heel under the floor. If you feel that your load is already being taken by not the buttocks of the press, but the entire heel, then do not put your leg so low. Well done. 10 seconds pause. The abs will have some rest for now. We will continue to work on the upper body. Take 1 or 2 dumbbells depending on the weight. On the inhale, we lower the dumbbell over the head down, the elbows look up, and on the exhale, we push the dumbbell up. Your elbows and hands are located approximately near the ears in the vertical position. And in the vertical position, they remain when we push the dumbbell up. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Let's change the grip a bit now. I took the dumbbell horizontally. In this way, I change the width between my hands. And I do exactly the same movement. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Get down, and let's do the exercise called high plank drag under. You can also do this in an easier way by staying on your knees, and we will make this twist by moving the dumbbell from one side to the other. Make a move as if you are pulling the dumbbell with your hand to the side. Your hand goes down to the side, pulls down from under the shoulder. That is, you do not pull diagonally, but to the side. Pull the dumbbell, take it away. Well done. All right. We are in the middle of our session. Let's have a minute of recovery. Drink some water, walk a bit, and get back in a minute to enjoy the session more. Ready to continue? Great. And the next exercise we have is a split squat. Put your feet hip-width apart and bring one foot back. At the same time, your body weight remains on the front foot. You lower down, making a straight line.
Even when you go up, try to leave your knee above your heel, with your body slightly tilted forward. Feel how you go up and give the impulse to the gluteus medius. Doing great.
Well done. 10 seconds pause. The same exercise as before, just change your foot. Same technique, same approach. Your body has some incline forward. Don't forget to breathe. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Next exercise will activate quite a lot of muscles. Start in a wide stance with toes slightly pointed out. Lower into a sumo squat, keeping your core tight and back straight. From this seated squat, twist your torso side to side, turning to the left and then to the right. This move activates your glutes, inner thighs, quads, and side abs, while maintaining tension in your lower body for a deep, stable squat. Keep your spine straight. Don't forget to breathe. Good job. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Very popular exercise called bicycle. Lie on your back with your hands behind your head and legs lifted. Begin by bringing one knee in toward your chest while extending the opposite leg out, then twist your torso to bring your opposite elbow toward the bent knee. Alternate sides in a pedaling motion. Engage your core, keeping your lower back pressed into the mat, which activates the rectus abdominis and oblique muscles. Breathe steadily, exhale as you twist toward your knee, and inhale as you return to the center. This exercise strengthens the core and improves rotational stability, targeting abs, obliques, and hip flexors. It's important not to press hard on your neck. It should stay relaxed. Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Lie face down with your arms extended in front of you and legs resting on the ground. Lift your chest and arms slightly off the floor, keeping your neck neutral. Begin by moving your arms in a fluttering motion, as if you're swimming, keeping your legs relaxed. Engage your core and upper back to control the movement. This exercise targets your upper back, shoulders, and core, helping improve posture and strengthen your back muscles. Breathe steadily, exhale as you lift each arm, and inhale as you switch. Focus on smooth, controlled movements for the best results. Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Start by lying face down with your legs extended and slightly apart. Keep your arms at your sides and your head neutral. Slowly lift your legs toward the ceiling, focusing on using your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back to control the movement. Keep your core engaged and avoid arching your back too much. Slowly lower your legs back to the starting position, maintaining control. This exercise primarily targets the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, with secondary activation of the core for stability. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Start by lying face down with your arms extended in front of you and legs extended straight behind. Lift both arms and legs off the ground, keeping them straight. As you lift, spread your legs slightly apart and hold the position, engaging your core, glutes, and lower back. Focus on maintaining control and stability, avoiding excessive arching in your back. This exercise targets the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, while also engaging the core for balance and strength. Then slowly lower your body down. Repeat. Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Start by lying face down with your legs extended straight and your arms extended out to the sides, palms facing down. Lift both your legs and arms off the ground, keeping your legs stable. While holding the position, move your arms in small, controlled circles, as if you're swimming. Keep your core engaged and your back neutral, avoiding excessive arching. This exercise targets the lower back, shoulders, and upper back, while also engaging the glutes and core for stability. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Place your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Lift your shoulders off the ground, bringing your right elbow toward your left knee, while extending your right leg straight. Twist your torso to engage your obliques. Then return to the starting position. Repeat on the other side, bringing your left elbow toward your right knee. This exercise targets the abs, especially the obliques, while also engaging the hip flexors and lower back for stability. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Let's repeat once more. Begin by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat. Place your hands behind your head, keeping your elbows wide. Lift your shoulders off the ground as you twist your torso, bringing your right elbow toward your left knee while extending your right leg. Return to the starting position and repeat on the opposite side, bringing your left elbow toward your right knee. This move engages your obliques, abs, and hip flexors, providing a great core workout while also stabilizing your lower back. Well done. 10 seconds pause. Start by sitting on the floor in a V shape with your legs extended straight and wide apart. Place a dumbbell or any object in front of you. Support your back with your hands placed behind you for balance. Lean back slightly and engage your core as you lift both legs off the floor, keeping them straight. Extend your legs forward, raising them above the object in front of you. Then slowly lower them back toward the floor without letting them touch. This exercise targets your hip flexors, abs, and quadriceps, while also engaging your core for control and stability.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.
Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. Start by lying on your back with your arms extended by your sides and your legs straight. Lift both legs off the ground, keeping them slightly apart in a V shape. Slowly extend your legs further while maintaining the V shape, then bring them back together without letting them touch the ground. Keep your core engaged throughout the movement to maintain stability. This exercise targets your lower abs, hip flexors, and quadriceps, while also engaging your core for control and balance. Well done. 10 seconds pause. In this exercise, we're focusing on your glutes and hamstrings. Start by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place a resistance band just below your knees. Push your hips up towards the ceiling, lifting your body into a bridge position. Engage your glutes and core to keep your body in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. From here, extend your knees, keeping tension on the band, then slowly bring them back in. This move will activate your lower body while challenging your stability.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing certain, I'll always be yours.
Good job. Time for a 10 seconds pause. In this exercise, we're focusing on your glutes and hamstrings. Start by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place a resistance band just below your knees. Push your hips up towards the ceiling, lifting your body into a bridge position. Engage your glutes and core to keep your body in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. From here, extend your knees, keeping tension on the band, then slowly bring them back in. Next, extend one knee out to the side, keeping tension on the band, then slowly bring it back in. Alternate legs with each movement, keeping your hips lifted and stable. This move will activate your lower body while challenging your stability and targeting the glutes, hamstrings, and outer thighs.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Well done. We are almost there. The last exercise before we do the cool down. In this exercise, we're targeting your core muscles. Start by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place your hands behind your head, elbows wide, or cross your arms over your chest. Engage your core and slowly lift your upper body off the floor, crunching towards your knees. Keep your lower back pressed into the floor and avoid pulling on your neck. As you reach the top of the movement, squeeze your abs, then slowly lower back down with control. Focus on using your core muscles to lift your torso, not momentum. This move will strengthen and tone your abdominal muscles.
Between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah, that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait, no, it's living with no shame. Wait, no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us, and that's okay. Well, I just want to be happy. How to get there? Glad that you
Congratulations.
asked me. I think it's different
You
for
have followed me to the
everyone.
end, and we are almost done. Next, we have only the cool down and some stretching to do. Let's lie down. We are going to go into a push-up pose. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hands, and you and I are going to bend forward towards the ceiling. Get into the lifted position. Our hands and knees should not move. We are going to bend forward in the upper direction, while keeping our shoulders extended. Straighten up the body parallel to the floor. Arch your back and push it down. Repeat a few times. Go down again. Take a deep breath. Look up. Exhale. Now, we're going to do the plank and immediately change to a cobra position. Look in front of you and get into the dog face down position. Try to imagine as if you want to turn your buttocks up to the ceiling as much as possible. While pushing with the left hand from the floor, change the position to the other side. Now you have a bit of freedom to move. You can move your feet, sticking them to the floor. You can slightly bend your knees, alternating legs. Push down your belly to your knees. Lift your core up. You can do a little jump or do it slower. Now bend down, then return and look up. Slowly exhale, look forward. And once again, slowly raise your head up, exhale and bend your core down. If you can reach the floor with your arms, great. If not, it's not a problem. Lift your core up parallel to the ground and enter the plank position again. Repeat from the start. Take cobra position. Look ahead. Stay like this for a few seconds. Now get up. Try to imagine as if you want to turn your buttocks up to the ceiling as much as possible. While pushing with the left hand from the floor, change the position to the other side. Now stand on your knees and arms and drag one hand underneath, stretching it to the end. Then stretch the upper hand forward.
Way back a year ago.
Change sides. Through the exhalation, pull the hand to the side, the other hand opened, and pulled up along the floor forward. Try not to move your legs, your pelvis remains still, always look forward. Try not to twist your pelvis to the sides. Well, I am very glad that you came with me to the end. I congratulate you on this. I hope you are as charged as I am. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and explore my other workouts.